Hey y'all. So it is a beautiful day here today. The sun is out. It's supposed to be 70 degrees this afternoon. It's almost lunchtime, so it's like 60 degrees right now. So we've had a little bit of I was gonna say crazy, but that's not the right word because it's really not been a crazy day. It's been pretty chill. The boys got up good this morning. They got dressed and ate and got ready for school really well. But we pulled up to Lucas's school, and all these cars were already pulling out back onto the main road from school, and school wasn't open yet. And Lucas said, "Mommy, is school open? Why are all these cars leaving already?" And I was like, I don't know. So we pull in, and we're pulling in the drop-off line, and all the cars are just going around, coming through out of the drop-off line. And I thought, well, maybe school is open. This is weird, but it's early. And then I realized none of the kids are getting out of the cars. They're just going around. And there's two women standing outside stopping all the cars. And I told Lucas, I said, no, none of the kids are getting out. I think something's going on. It doesn't look like you're going into school today. So I pull up and they have no power. They say no school. We don't have any power. Sorry. So, which is fine for me. I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and so for me that just means my kiddo's gonna spend the day with me. But wondering about all the other parents that are on their way to work, and like, gosh, like you're on your way to drop off your kid and trying to get to work, and they're like, oh, sorry, there's no school. I guess they figured it out. But so anyway, so I thought, since it's so nice today and Lucas didn't have to go to school today, I thought we would do something a little bit fun. So we're getting ready to leave now to go pick Fisher up because they go to two different schools. So Fisher still had school. So after we pulled out of the drop-off line at Lucas's, we took Fisher to school and we walked him in. So we're about to leave now to go pick him up. And then I thought we would go to Chick-fil-A. Fisher, of course, will not eat anything at Chick-fil-A. He doesn't eat anything from any fast food restaurant. Actually, the only place that you can take him to like sit down and eat where he'll actually eat something is the Mexican restaurant, because he likes the tortilla chips. It's the only thing he'll eat. But Lucas likes Chick-fil-A, and I like their grilled chicken wrap. And Fisher loves to play in the little play area, and so does Lucas. So I thought, we'll pick Fisher up, we'll go to Chick-fil-A, and I'll let them run around. We'll have lunch and have some fun. So, and then that's pretty much all we have planned for the day. And then we'll come home and do our usual thing. So, yeah. So, let's go to Chick-fil-A. What are you doing? Did you have a good day at school? You gonna color in your book?
I didn't because I don't have school.
I know. You didn't have any school because they were out of power. But we're gonna have a fun day, aren't we? Where are we going?
Chick-fil-A!
Chick-fil-A! Wanna go eat lunch and play? Fisher, you wanna go Chick-fil-A? Let's go. Mommy's hungry. He found you! Get him, Fisher! Oh, you're it. I thought Fisher was it. Tag. Where is he, Fisher? Here he comes. Woo! Oh, careful. You okay? Like that. Get your chin. He likes it when you come down the slide. I think he's coming down, Fisher. Oh!
You're tricky. You're so tricky. Here's Lucas. Fisher, ready, set, go! Come on, he's waiting. Oh.
Okay, so we're home from Chick-fil-A now. The boys had a lot of fun. I couldn't really get Fisher to eat any lunch. I packed some of his snacks because I always like to have him understand when we go in there that we're going to sit down and we have to eat first before we can go play in the play area. Because, of course, as soon as we walk in, he wants to go straight for the play area. And we've been working a while with him on understanding the concept of first, then. So, like, if you do this first, then you get to have this, or you get to do this. Which he's starting to pick up on it a little bit, but as I've said before, he has mixed receptive and expressive language disorder. So explaining things to Fisher is a little bit difficult. So we try to use single words or short sentences and try to be straight to the point, because his brain does not process, when we're talking to him, does not process it in the same way that it would if somebody was talking to us. So we're still working on it. They thought it would be helpful for him to start learning that concept before he started feeding therapy, because the protocol, if you watch my other videos, is that if he takes his bite, then he gets to have a preferred toy or food item or whatever the motivator is that we're using. So it's been probably close to a year now that we've been working on this concept of before and after, or before then. So I brought his snacks and we came in. He did really well. Went up, got in line. He tried to pull over towards the play center a couple times. I said, no, eat first. We have to eat first, then play. And he did really well. He didn't throw a fit. This is not his, obviously he's been to Chick-fil-A before, so I think he kind of understands the routine. He knows that we're going to eat first and then play. So he did really well. We got our food. We sat at the table. He did not want to sit down. He wanted to stand in the booth and kept watching what was going on in the play area because it was behind us, which is fine. He did take a couple bites of his goldfish. I tried some veggie steaks. I couldn't get him to eat any. He had a couple sips of drink, but still no fussing, no throwing a fit. He did well. And then we had a little accident. He turned around in the booth, so he had his back to the table and he was taking a bite of his goldfish, and I guess his foot went off the edge of the booth and he fell backwards, bottom first, under the table onto the floor. Of course he was upset. He cried. I think he bumped his head, but I think more than anything it just scared him and freaked him out. But he was okay. And I had all of this on video because I had already started recording when we sat down at the table, because I wanted to show kind of how he is when we're out to eat, and, sitting down and trying to explain this before and then. And so it was videoing everything, and it was videoing when he fell, or videoing, it was recording when he fell. But I guess when he bumped the table, the phone, fell over, but it was still recording. And then I stopped the recording and I was trying to calm him down. And then I got home and I was looking through the footage, because I took footage of them playing together in the play center after we ate. And somehow the whole recording of us at the table just didn't show up. I don't know what happened. It says the video is there, but when you press on it, it's just black screen, and it says there are 0 seconds in the video. So I'm not really sure what happened. So that's why you are not seeing our actual sitting down and eating lunch and how that went. But anyway, so he calmed down. He was fine. And after Lucas got done eating, they went to the play area, and he was really excited about it. And they had a good time together. And then when it's time to leave, how I get Fisher out is I bring our extra phone that we have, which is a phone that we usually keep at the house to run the hotspot to run our internet, because we live in the boonies and we don't have any internet at our house. So all of our internet runs off a hotspot on our phone. So I had brought that with us, and I start playing one of his shows, and then he will come down out of the play set for that. And then I get his shoes on and we go out to the car, and he's fine. And then there's no meltdown, and there's no fighting, and there's no battle. So got him in the car. Lucas started asking for ice cream at Chick-fil-A while he was eating his lunch. And I told him he could have ice cream, but we went to McDonald's after we left Chick-fil-A, so we could go through the drive-thru, because I knew it was going to be a struggle trying to get Fisher to go from the table back into line at the counter to get ice cream, because I knew that if we got up from the table, he immediately was going to try to go to the play set, because that's how we do it. We eat. When we're done eating, then you get to go play. And he was not going to understand why I was making him go back up to the counter and not letting him go to the play area, and it was going to be a fit and crying. And so to avoid that, I told Lucas, yes, you can have ice cream, but we're not going to do it here. We'll go through the drive-thru at McDonald's after we're done here. So that's what we did, and it was fine. And Lucas was happy. He got his ice cream. Mama got herself an ice cream cone too. It was very good. We came home, and I wanted to put Fisher down for a short nap or some quiet time, which did not go well, because of course while I was unloading the car, they were playing outside, and he didn't want to come in. And both of my kiddos love being outside and would stay out all day, I think, if I let them, especially Fisher. And so he was not happy about coming in. So that was a little bit of a struggle today. He was upset. He was kicking. He did intentionally bang his head on his bedroom wall one time. And I finally got him calmed down, and he likes it when I scratch his belly and his back and his side and his legs and his arms, and that's kind of like our routine when it's nap time or bedtime at night, and it kind of helps him soothe and relax and calm down. And so he finally laid down, and it was okay. But then I remembered, I totally forgot, I had posted some of Fisher's t-shirts from last spring and last summer that don't fit anymore for sale on one of the Facebook group pages, and somebody wanted to pick them up this afternoon by the Target that's closest to us. And I had originally planned, we set the time that when I picked up Lucas from school this afternoon, we would go straight there to meet her. Of course, Lucas didn't have school today because the school had no power, and I almost completely forgot about it until we got home. And I thought, oh crap, I'm supposed to go Meet This Lady, which is all the way back where we just were eating lunch at Chick-fil-A and everything, which is not really right up the road for me. It's like a 30-minute drive. So I completely forgot about that. So we're going to have a short nap / quiet time, which is probably a good thing anyway, because Fisher's sleeping has been a little bit off. He's been getting settled later at night and waking up kind of early some days. So his nap will get cut a little bit short so we can go meet this lady this afternoon. And then we're going to meet Dad at the grocery store because he has to pass kind of by where we're going to be on his way home, and there's a grocery store there because he had planned on picking some meats up to cook on the grill because it's such a beautiful day outside and he likes cooking on the grill, and I like when he cooks on the grill. One, because it's really good, and two, because that means I don't have to cook and get a bunch of pans and stuff dirty. So that's going to be the rest of our evening. I think we're going to get ready shortly and pack up and head out to meet this lady and get rid of some of these clothes and go to the grocery store and come home, and I will let the boys play outside this evening while Dad cooks on the grill, and we'll do some homework, and that's it. And hopefully the rest of our evening goes pretty smoothly, and I hope everybody else is having a great day, and thanks for hanging out. And I forget every single time I make a video to say this. Please like and follow my page or subscribe to my channel if you like watching these videos, or you know somebody else that might be interested in this, if they have a child or a family member with autism, or they're in the beginning of their journey, or just any other hot mess mom that needs somebody else that they feel like they connect with, so they know they're not alone, because I'm a hot mess too 95% of the time. Please share. Please share. Like, follow, subscribe. Okay, I remembered. I've only been doing this for like 2 months, and that's the first time I've ever remembered to say that. So, all right, I'm going to get off here so I can start getting packed up for our little trip down back to where we just came from. See you later. Bye. Update. So, as soon as I finished that last video clip and I started packing the car up to leave to take the clothes to the lady, she sent me a message and said she was getting off work early today and wants to meet tomorrow instead. So I'm glad I didn't already wake Fisher up. However, I told her I can't meet her until Friday because we were picking up our friends the next 2 days, and my mother called this morning and wants to come over Thursday to spend some time with us, and mainly to spend time with the boys because she hasn't seen them a lot, and they've been traveling on the weekends to go watch my sister play ball because she plays college softball. And so needless to say, told her that's fine, but I can't meet until Friday. I love when people change plans, but I don't blame her. If I got off work early and it was this beautiful outside, I would not want to wait around to meet up with somebody. I would probably want to go home or go do something too. So anyway, story of my life.